Occasionally, when selecting multiple objects, we may select more than what we intended. When this happens, it's important to know that AutoCAD also gives us the ability to deselect our entities. Now, I've opened a drawing on my screen. If you'd like to open the same drawing and work along with me, this drawing is located inside the Chapter 8 folder, inside our Exercise Files directory, and this drawing is called Number 2, Adding and Removing from Selections. Now, I've got an example of a chessboard on my screen, and we're going to use this guy to learn how to remove items from a selection. For instance, let's make the assumption that I'd like to erase this row of pawns. I'm going to come up and launch my erase command by clicking on the icon. Let me click out in space, and I'm going to make a nice window. I'm going to make my window this big. Let me come over and click to finish my window, and notice I selected too many. This line happened to fall within my selection. That's all right. I don't have to hit escape. I don't have to undo. If I'd like to remove an item from a selection, I can simply hold the Shift key on my keyboard and then click the entity, and AutoCAD removes it. Now I've selected everything that I need. I can right-click to finish the command, and those pieces are erased. Let's undo. Let's try and erase them again. I'm going to come up and click my erase icon. This time I'm going to make a big mistake. I'm going to select them from over here. I'm going to click, and I'm going to create a crossing window, which is probably the worst type of window I could use to make this selection. Let me click to finish the window, and notice that I've selected way too many items. Once again, I don't have to worry. I can deselect these. I'm going to move back over to the right side, and I'm going to hold my Shift key and click. And notice that I can make a crossing window while my Shift key is down. And so long as the Shift key is depressed while I'm doing this selection, AutoCAD will deselect those entities. Now I'm left with just what I need, and I can right-click to remove those pieces. Let's try and use this technique in a practical example. I'm going to zoom out. We'll pan over. Let's zoom in and take a look at this gear. Now, this gear has a problem. Unfortunately, it has the incorrect number of teeth. The rest of the drawing is great, but unfortunately, all of these teeth need to be erased. So my goal is to erase all the teeth while still leaving the rest of the geometry. Let's try that. I'm going to launch the erase command. Let's click right up in space up here. I'm going to come down to the right and make a nice window selection. Let me click to finish the window. This selects everything. Now I'm going to move inside the gear. I'm going to hold my Shift key and click again, and I'm going to make a crossing window in this direction. Let me click to finish my window, and the entire inside of the gear is now deselected. So when I right-click, I am only erasing the incorrect information. So the next time you select more than what you need, whether it be intentional or unintentional, you can always remove entities from your selection by using your Shift key.